What's going on, guys? R9 here. Wait. This isn't my channel. What am I doing?
Alright, everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot. I'm here with Lucky Pull R9. We are continuing the tournament battle today, and if you couldn't guess it already, Lucky Pull R9 is my guest. But who do we have fighting here today?
Today we have the defending tournament champion, Super Saiyan Goku, against one of my favorite characters, Future Gohan.
Yeah, and this fight is actually pretty interesting. I can see how a lot of people would wonder who would win this fight, obviously in the game, because it got requested, but also in the actual DBZ world. On top of that, I'm going to go ahead and mention I actually gypped Future Gohan out of being in the last tournament. Everyone voted for Future Gohan, and I accidentally put in Adult Gohan, so oops, that's why he's in this one. But Goku being the defending champion is going to be a tough one to beat, but they're both Super Saiyan 1, so a lot of people wonder how this would happen. But Trunks, in the Future Trunks timeline, seemed to have it in his head that Goku would have significantly made a difference and been able to help them stop the androids a lot. Which, considering, especially in the manga, but also a little bit in the anime, Gohan really couldn't lay much of a finger on Android 17 or 18, would make me think Goku is significantly stronger than Future Gohan, but we'll see how it plays out here today.
Gohan, show me what you've got.
What do you think?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with Gohan because in the future, it seemed that he kept training instead of went to school. You know, that type of thing.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Had more of a leg up on it. Which it was 1 versus 2 against androids, which nobody could really do that ever.
Yeah, I will say in the manga, and I only recently learned this myself, but in the anime, it showed Future Gohan, and it looked like he could almost take on Android 18 or 17 by himself. Maybe not take them on alone, but at least put up a noticeable fight to where it wasn't an onslaught.
Yeah.
Apparently in the manga, not the case. They would easily wreck him, just kick him to the side every time. He would show up to literally just get his butt kicked, but let everyone escape. And that was like a rinse, lather, repeat. And for whatever reason, he just couldn't stand up to them at all. So that's the only bit of information I know that would make me different. But enough about what happened in actual Dragon Ball Z, because anything can happen in Dragon Ball Z fights as Goku slams an ultimate.
Angry Kamehameha, that's crazy.
Well, you're seeing more and more ultimates this tournament than we've ever seen before in Dragon Ball fights, and I like it. But
and beam struggles.
And beam struggles for that matter. But that being said, Future Gohan is way down now, well over a bar of health below Goku.
Almost 2.
Almost 2 bars of health.
There'll be 2 after if it gets a big combo right here.
And this fight is going about how I expected it would go in the real Dragon Ball Z world, so.
Yeah.
We
Power up to the very limit. He's trying to come back a little bit.
If he gets a good melee going, he could do a lot of damage with the melee bonus.
Meteor strike. Oh, okay. He
Good
flashed
dodge.
out.
That was an amazing snap advantage to get out of the way of that one.
Tennis. Yeah, I'm gonna call it for Goku.
I will say, as far as playing characters in this game go, Future Gohan is one of my favorite signatures in the whole game, because if you push circle with him or B on the Xbox, it's a signature move, and what he does, he uses it to escape, but he can also use it if he's really close to hurt someone. He takes a ki blast above his head and he throws it down below him, and he uses that to propel him up into the air, which is actually a pretty sick move. He doesn't really get the chance to show it off here because they're on Temple and there's no ground below him, but it's a cool move, I can guarantee you that much.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Friggin' Goku is just destroying it.
I'm going to call this one and go ahead and say this fight is definitely going to the defending champ. As much as I would have liked to have seen Future Gohan upset the defending champ in round 1, it looks like Goku is going to run away with this one and move on to round 2.
And all I can hope for now is another ultimate.
Special Beam Cannon versus Kamehameha Wave. They cancel each other out.
Dang.
I don't believe you can beam struggle with a Special Beam Cannon, and that's why they cut each other out like that.
Okay, I was going to say that would
That was it. That was the kick-ass signature. But yeah, that would have been a really sick beam struggle. That's a signature. It
just pops him up in the air.
Yeah, I like using it. I think it's fun.
Meteor, okay.
Another signature. Now he's spamming it. I told him I wasn't going to use it. Now he's spamming the signature. Still a bar down. He only has half a bar of health left. Goku gets on 1 decent run and this fight's over, but I figured it would have ended by now, so we'll see. He could prove me wrong. He could. This would only be the second time I've ever called it, and then it went the way that I didn't call.
This is crazy. Snap vanish forever. Out of ki.
Oh, they look at that. He barely had enough ki to win that. Future Gohan hanging on by the hair on his pubes. Not his pube hair, the hair that you would find on top of his hair on his pubes. Just to clarify.
Go for the ultimate.
He's got an ultimate. He can't get hit again, though. Come on, you need it. It would equalize the fight if he's not going to throw it. He doesn't have time.
Do it now.
Could we get a super attack out of him? He needs something here because he is 1 hit away from
flying
death.
Around looking for stuff, though.
Broke the guard.
Break the guard. Oh,
he got a throw. Oh, going all the way down. The biggest rock bottom of all time, blocks the shot. Future Gohan hanging by a thread. That was unnecessary. He's gonna get punched. No, he's not. He's still going. What are you doing, Future Gohan? How are you still in this? Another drop to the ground, and Goku with the one punch.
Oh my god.
It looked intense there for a little
I
bit.
couldn't even say anything, but my heart was racing. That was a great fight.
I thought maybe, but he just, if we were on a map that had actual ground, it could have gone differently.
Yeah, it would have done more damage.
His throws would have done damage, and Goku would have been on the ground, not standing up face to face with him like that. So it would have been interesting if that would have been on a different map, how that one would have ended. But that has been fight 3 of round 1. We will see you guys in fight 4 momentarily. All right, everybody, we're back on fight 4 of round 1. You just saw the end of fight 3. That was pretty insane. But who we have fighting right now, I would prefer to introduce myself because it was a kind of a spawn of my own saying, I guess. I don't know. But we have Piccolo. That's not the one. Versus, and I'll get to it. We'll give him costume too, just because. Let's make sure he's all set up and everything. Piccolo, max computer type, all that stuff. Piccolo type max computer versus Frieza. We have first form Frieza, second form Frieza. It's not final form Frieza, and it's not 100% full power. We are fighting Piccolo versus Dildo form Frieza today, ladies and gentlemen. We will see if Dildo form Frieza can pull it out. Alright, it's max computer Frieza type. For those of you who don't know the story behind Dildo Frieza, before Battle of Z came out, they released a characters list, and I went through the characters list. I predicted all the characters I thought were going to come out in Battle of Z before the game release. I was actually pretty accurate. I only missed like 3 or 4 characters total that I predicted. It was kind of a hard one to get, but amidst that, I was reading off all the characters that had already been confirmed, and when I went through all the Frieza forms, I said first form Frieza, second form Frieza, Dildo form Frieza, final form Frieza, and it just kind of stuck, and ever since then, people in my YouTube stream, Twitch, all that stuff have called it Dildo form Frieza, and I think it's funny, so we're going to keep doing that.
It does look like
The most unpleasant dildo of all
thorny
time.
dildo.
Just Satan's little crotch toy there. Anyways, fight's getting started here, and Piccolo coming out with his weighted training gear. Pretty ballsy considering this is the Frieza that totally boned him before. We'll see how this goes.
See, it depends on which Piccolo we're getting here.
Definitely. Raging Soul Mode already, though. It might not matter which Piccolo we get.
Yeah. I would like to see Dildo Frieza advance.
I think just because the name and all the how much of a crowd favorite Dildo Frieza is really, I would like to see Dildo Frieza move on as well, but we can't guarantee it's going to happen. I have seen Piccolo absolutely destroy Nail and a couple other people in these fights before, because Piccolo has a pretty unique combo. Frieza has the ability to do this too, but I just don't see Frieza do it very often. But Piccolo can freeze people. He can use synthesis or something like that, and it will psychokinesis, stuff like that, and it will lock people into place. But Piccolo is the only computer I've seen do it where he'll lock someone into place and then immediately follow up with a special beam cannon or an ultimate, so they have to stand there. There's no dodging it at all for them, and he just immediately gets a free super attack on someone if he can land the psychokinesis, which was a huge advantage for him. That being said, Dildo Frieza has been knocking him around just bat smack crazy and is up an entire bar of health already. That was it. Frieza knocked back the psychokinesis on him, used it to use an explosive wave, so there we go. Frieza using Piccolo's own moves on him, and it is not looking good for Piccolo.
Yeah, Piccolo used that ki consumption thing, and it drained his ki really fast, so he lost almost everything he had built up there.
Now he's out of that. And ki, I think, is one of those unseen things that, like, a lot of people don't pay attention to, but it really, really matters in fights. Just another snap Vanish War. You'll see people getting their butts kicked in fights, and you'll wonder why when they were winning a little bit ago. And sometimes a big deal of it is they simply don't have the ki to get out of the way or fire off a counter super attack or anything, and that's actually a big deal.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what he used last time.
Paralyzed beam missed. That could have been clutch.
Yeah, he's not using much of this Raging Soul, though.
He's using it to get his butt kicked for the most part.
Yeah.
That being said, Piccolo only has a bar and a half left. Frieza has almost 3 full bars still.
Yeah, this is pretty one-sided. It's like the devil's crotch toy is winning. Both have a ki, though, so it might sway a different way, whoever has more melee.
I think, like I said, I know we both wanted Dildo Frieza to win, but I would also like to see this be a really good fight, so I kind of want Piccolo to make a comeback.
Yeah, a nice comeback would be pretty sweet. A special beam cannon and whatever. That'd be pretty cool to see.
Failed grab?
Yeah. At least we have a floor on this one.
Kinda.
Yeah, you can fly up as high as you want, and that kind of sucks. But
that, and then they can also go outside the ring, but since there's no ring out on, they won't actually hit the ground, they'll flip out. So as long as they're in the middle, they have the floor.
Yeah, the ring. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right there. He's not hitting the ground.
Frieza's gonna hit high tension. Raging Soul Mode again? No.
No, just high tension. We might
He
see
used his high tension to use the power up ability high tension. So he literally just stood there for 3 seconds and got nothing accomplished, but we'll see if he can do anything with that.
Still got time for an ultimate if this ever ends.
Piccolo's out of key now. Will he land it? Oh, I wanted to see the finger death beam barrage. He can still do it.
Combo,
Use it! No. So that would have been it. Piccolo was out of key. So was Frieza, for that matter. Because he was stupid and used the high tension move, and what high tension means is whenever your blue meter's done, instead of still having key left over, you just run out all the way.
Does it power up, like, specials or anything?
Yeah, it will let you go high tension. It allows you to use an ultimate is basically what it's doing, or go rating slow mode. Which Piccolo just did, by the way. Could have get it back into this one if he uses it right.
Yeah, Piccolo's always been sort of a melee heavy kind of guy.
Frieza went for an explosive wave, would have done good damage, but Piccolo hit him before he had the chance to get it off. Yeah, the slow climb has been working for Piccolo as he's edged his way back into this fight.
Kicking him around.
I was going to say, as we say that, Frieza goes off, but...
Yeah, only a half bar down now. That's pretty sweet.
I would like to see a finger death beam barrage to end this. I think that would be awesome. Or as the Twitch chat is calling it, the ultimate finger bang attack.
That, yeah.
Coming from Dildo Frieza.
That's a pretty good name for it. Yeah, Piccolo's out of key, so if Frieza gets something going here.
Anything at all, Frieza. Any sign of life while you're there at high tension. A super attack, perhaps.
Nothing.
Finger beam.
Finger beam.
Wasn't a full power to Piccolo blocked it, so not a lot of damage coming out. Frieza holds a very slim lead, and it's fading fast.
Yeah, dwindling. Tried to give him the pimp slap.
Frieza must have heard us say that we wanted to see this fight be intense, so he backed off a little bit.
Oh, he's coming back now. Maybe not.
Frieza, you don't need to back off that much.
Yeah, come on, Frieza.
Frieza, we want to see you advance. Throw a fucking punch, 19. For God's sakes, 19, throw a... Alright, here we go. This is clutch. They're both less than half a bar health. Piccolo dodging. Piccolo dodge!
Oh, couple more hits and it's it.
Piccolo did it!
Oh my God.
Redemption for Piccolo here today.
That comeback, though.
With a pretty solid comeback.
Yeah, almost 2 full bars.
Dildo Frieza falls and runs out of batteries, and that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this part. That was Fight 4 of Round 1. We will be back next time with Fights 5 and 6. You have anything you want to say before we go?
Hope you're enjoying this tournament.
And Lucky409's YouTube channel is in the description below. I'll see you guys later.
Later.